Alright, today we have some more MX bikes. This was a very tough video for me to get. It is Supercross tracks, and I'm not really good enough to play Supercross tracks like the replica style Supercross tracks like this, and it was tough. This first track is the Honda Test Track. The second track is the Ktm Test Track, and then the Yamaha Test Track. The reason I put the Yamaha at the end of the video is because that was the toughest track for me. I did not have a great time on that track. It was good, just very tough. It felt like, I mean, I used the 450 on all these tracks, but it felt like the Yamaha Test Track, the 250 would have been very tough to use there. I mean, of course, if you're a great player, probably not, but for most people, I feel like that track would have been really tough to do on a 250. So for me, since I'm not very good, the 450 just felt right. So yeah, I felt like we did pretty good here. I mean, definitely there is bigger lines out there that we could have been hitting, but I just couldn't do it. The rhythm section after the second set of whoops, I feel like for sure that's probably could easily be a triple in. Maybe even a triple double after the second whoop section, but yeah, triple in. And then it would be triple to the table, step off the table, step off, maybe? I'm not sure, but yeah, I felt like we did pretty good. The biggest issues I had as far as a player is the dragon's back, okay? Every track has a dragon's back. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, all three of these tracks are made by Stone Rider. And I believe he said he was making these tracks to prepare for making, I think he was the one or a part of the group of people, or maybe just by himself, that made the replicas in MX bikes. So yeah, he said that these tracks were for practice for making the Supercross replicas. So really good job. I mean, awesome tracks. They look good. They play good. The whoops on all these tracks are very tough. I was pretty much in third, but if I was at all sideways, I crashed. It was really tough. Tough whoops on all the tracks. But overall, I felt like we rode the Honda Test Track here the best, which is why I show the most gameplay from this track. It was my favorite track. It was the track we rode the best, and it was probably the track I spent the most time on. Overall, really good. We did pretty okay for not being great. I saw somebody say, why aren't you better? You play these games all the time. Actually, I don't. I play these games for YouTube videos and MX bikes. I have been playing it a tiny bit outside of videos, but for the most part, I play these during videos. Yeah, I've played them for years, but each game is a bit different. This game is way different than what I grew up playing on. So that's your reason why sometimes we're not very good at a specific game. This is the Ktm Test Track. We use the Ktm 450 because it makes sense. And this track, it was fun. I didn't spend as much time on this track as I did the Honda or the Yamaha Test Track, because it was a little bit easier than the rest of them. The toughest part, and I know there's bigger lines out there, I know that for sure, but just being able to get around the track, I felt like we did a pretty good job. Minus, yeah, there is a dragon's back on this. After we hit the finish line here, there's a pretty big rhythm section, and I do show you, I did get a better line, but it was really tough to set up for the next corner because it is a 90. So we triple, double, single, but I do get a second triple in there, and I will show you after we finish the lap and the replay. But that step on, or that dragon's back, is tough. In this corner where we cut the video, that double was insane. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. What I did was I started the video there, but I got a run at it outside of the track, you know, like not hitting the corner, because I couldn't get it. I got it one time and then I was never able to replicate that again. It was that was one of the toughest parts about the track. of course, the bigger lines that I couldn't hit. And the Dragon's Back, I said that at the beginning, that the Dragon's Back and then the step-on, step-off tables were very, very tough in the game. I just can't do it. I don't have the technique, the ability, the rider movement, whatever it might be. I suck at it. Okay, we do. But yeah, it'd be a triple, and then we triple double in the clip I show you after we finish here. But I had trouble hitting that corner. I didn't really even attempt the Dragon's Back. I did the one on the Honda test track, but only like 1 or 2 times, and I couldn't stop for the corner. So yeah, but we set up here, we hit the whoop section, we hit the finish line. The finish line was really fun. You could scrub that bad boy like crazy. I know we didn't really, but really fun jump. But we go triple, double. We case because I was worried we were gonna go past the corner. And here is the Yamaha test track. That whoop section is right off the start, the first turn. So really tough. A step-on, step-off table, which we do get. We do case it a bit, but we have the speed to hit the finish line. Tough, man. Really tough. Here's another Dragon's Back onto a step-on, step-off table into the whoops. We mess up that entire section because, again, I can't do it. Guys, it's tough. How do you do that? I mean, yeah, you got skill and you need time to practice, but what is the best way about hitting that kind of section? I don't know, but really fun. Again, I did mention that I felt like this track on a 250 would have been really, really tough. Really tough for a player, you know, a medium to below average player such as myself. This would have been pretty tough, and this replay isn't the prettiest, but I wanted to show it to you for some of the people that do like seeing the actual bike. So the environment is amazing. Really good job. Stone Rider made awesome tracks. I do want to check out his replicas, but we're not really good enough to play these tracks. We need more practice. Let me know in the comments what you think. Which track is your favorite? And I do want to say a special thanks to the members of the channel. I never promote that because, you know, it's whatever, but thanks to the members on the channel, and a special thanks to Speedin. I do appreciate you being a huge supporter of the channel. It means a lot. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.